What if Derrick Rose didn't have paper knees? Today, we're going to be simulating his career with injuries turned off to see what would happen to Derrick Rose. Would he become one of the greatest players of all time, or would it not work out for him? Let's find out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start in the 2010-2011 season, and let's see what happens for Derrick Rose and the Bulls. All right, so we already end up winning 64 games with Derrick Rose taking home the MVP, averaging 29, 4, and 7. DeMarcus Cousins, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Manu. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Dwight. Ramon Sessions, I forgot this guy existed, wins Most Improved. And then we have Stephen Carter winning Coach of the Year. All right, so looks like in the first round, we're going to be facing the New Jersey Nets. The Bulls have taken a 3-1 lead in the first round, and we need to see how this ends up playing out. It is a 1-point game with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left, so we have to hop in to see if Derrick Rose can definitively put an end to the New Jersey Nets. It looks like the Bulls have the ball, so we're looking good right now. Dang. Into Watson. Is Rose even in the game right now? He might not be. He might be getting some rest. Into Dang. Noah setting a screen. Here we go. And nice little, I don't even know what you call that, but in the paint. Nice shot. Into Lopez. Ooh, nice little post work there, but does not pan out for him. Gibson into Watson. Anything there. That's a very difficult shot by Dang, and nope, does not go in. Murphy with the rebound. The Nets have a chance. Favors. Into Harris. Shoots it. Ooh. 1 point game. Looks like Derrick is subbed back in now. He's back when he is needed the most. You love to see it. Derrick Rose, shatter his ankles, bro. Just do it. Do it to him. Oh. He almost hit it. That was the most Steph Curry shot. But I believe that Rose can do something like that. I believe it. Harris into Lopez, and Noah was unable to put the clamps on him. I think that's Devin Harris, if I'm not mistaken. But Derrick Rose with 27 and 11, he's putting in work. The MVP cannot allow himself to lose this. It is for his honor, and Rose. Oh, it didn't look like Noah made the cut there. Would have been an easier play. Into Korver. Oh, Korver misses. No, right into Noah. Wow. Interesting. Messing up the play actually worked in their favor. Is Rose subbed out again into Lopez? Ooh, he hits it. Rose is not subbed out again. I was mistaken, but that was crazy. Unless, of course, Derrick Rose and the Bulls can answer back. What's Derrick thinking? Waiting for the screen. Nope, he's too fast. He's too fast for him. Quick layup there. But all they have to do is run out the clock now and just hit one shot. Doesn't even have to be a three-pointer. Into Favors. Into Smith. Into Lopez. Lopez going for it again. He misses. It's game. That's game. Derrick ended up with 29, 11, and 6, and Dang with 22, and Carlos Boozer with 19. Nice. And on the other end, Derrick Favors with 20, Brook Lopez with 17, and then we have Anthony Morrow with 16, and then Troy Murphy with 15. So now it looks like they're going to be taking on the Orlando Magic, who should have Dwight Howard. Bulls take a 3-0 lead to start things off. Looks like the Magic are running away with Game 4, but the Bulls still have time to win. It looks like the trio of Dwight, Jameer Nelson, and Vince Carter, along with help from J.J. Redick, was too much for Derrick Rose, Carlos Boozer, and Kyle Korver. But they were able to avenge themselves the next game. The Bulls win and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics, who should have their big three. It's 3-2. The big three Boston Celtics have taken the lead against Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen are not about to lose that easy. Or maybe they are, because the Bulls take the next game with 128 to 108 in terms of points. It is now tied at 3-3. Paul Pierce put up 26. O'Neal, this may be Jermaine O'Neal, with 18. Kevin Garnett with 17. And then Ray Allen with 11. On the other end, Derrick Rose put up 38 and 11. That is insane. Joakim Noah, great effort, 23 and 19, with Kyle Korver really stepping up to put up 21. This is it. The winner of this game will win the Eastern Conference Finals and head to the NBA Finals. It is a 3-point game, 106 to 103 with 1 minute 18 seconds left. We have to jump in and see if Derrick Rose can vanquish the big three Boston Celtics. Looks like the Celtics are going to start with the ball. Pass to Rondo. And Rondo is, I feel like, I've seen highlights of his passes do it amazing. Into Paul Pierce. Oh, almost stolen there. Pierce almost messed that up. Oh, they stole it anyway. Derrick Rose. Take it to the rack, Derrick. Oh, no. Wide open. Wow. Derrick decided to make the smarter play there. And now the Chicago Bulls have a 6-point lead. Pierce, can he answer back? Can he answer back? No, he cannot. Into O'Neal. Misses. Joakim Noah with a rebound and gets fouled immediately. Noah's not the guy you want on the free throw line, but they may not be in foul trouble yet. They're not. Okay, they're not. Right now, we could just... If you get the pass to Derrick, the game may be sealed. Into Korver. Actually, this works... Okay, passes into Derrick. They're not shooting free throws. They're not going for it. Okay, and he gets the end one. What a play. The Celtics failed to get any type of foul there, and they're going to regret it now because... Wait a minute. Was that an offensive foul? That might have been an offensive foul. Okay, so maybe this works out in their favor. What's KG doing? KG trying to work on Boozer. Blocked. Boozer blocked KG. Okay. If Boozer can hit one, it's game. Hits the first one. That's pretty much game. Here are your Eastern Conference champions. They put in the work and they deserve it. It is not easy to dethrone the big three Boston Celtics. The Lakers versus the Bulls. This has to be a dream matchup. Kobe versus Derrick Rose in the NBA Finals. 3-1 lead now. Derrick Rose has the ability to completely shut out the Lakers here and go home a champion. Doesn't look like Kobe's going to let that happen though, because look at the score. 106-96. Kobe did not let it happen that easy. Is Kobe going to be able to mount a 3-1 comeback against Derrick Rose and the Bulls? Kobe had 42 points in that game, by the way. He is not ready to lose another championship. It looks like as much as Kobe tried, it is 96-74 with the Bulls being up, and there's less than 40 seconds left in the game. That is it. Kobe Bryant could not beat the young and upcoming Derrick Rose-led Chicago Bulls. This has the potential to be one of many championships. And Matt Barnes is crying. That's actually kind of funny. Matt Barnes is crying. Here we go. The Bulls hoisting up the victory trophy. And there he is, the superstar of the team, Derrick Rose, winning the Finals MVP. He's deserved it. He's put in the work. And he's deserved to be here. Look out, NBA. This means trouble. The Chicago Bulls could have a chokehold on the entire league for a decade to come. If anyone's curious, this is what the draft picks look like. It's going to be a completely shaken up, different league. Kawhi Leonard, probably the most noticeable one, is going to the 76ers. Jimmy Butler to the Raptors. Klay Thompson to the Bobcats. This could mean endless possibilities, endless team-ups, and possibly endless super teams in the future. Derrick Rose winning back-to-back MVPs. This one averaging 31, 8, and 5. That's doing really good. Kawhi, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, Goran Dragic. DeAndre Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is Blake Griffin. This time around, we're going to be playing Washington. We swept them. Bring out the brooms, everybody. We swept Washington. Nick Young is their leading scorer, and I think that's Isaiah Thomas. He usually in these simulations goes off, so that's interesting to see. And they do have John Wall and Gilbert Arenas, so looks like No Chill Gil is still around. Guess he's no longer playing with guns. And on the other end, what really stood out to me was Joakim Noah with 20 rebounds. That's crazy. Ooh, we are taking on the Miami Heat. LeBron James and the Miami Heat. We swept the Heat. This simulation has been horrible to LeBron so far. It doesn't look like he's going to win anywhere near the rings that he does in real life, but who knows what ends up happening in the future. And now we're facing Orlando once again. We beat them last year. We can beat them this year. I just know it. We've taken a 3-2 lead. This is our chance to defeat the Orlando Magic and see the Oklahoma City Thunder in the finals. But it doesn't look like the Magic are done with us yet. They are not trying to let us see them at all. They want to be the team to go see OKC. And now it's tied at 3-3. Game 7 will declare a definitive winner in this series. It's a 4-point game with 134. Chicago has to come back, otherwise their season is done. Taj Gibson inbounding it to Rose. Rose being guarded by Jameer Nelson. Nice screen there by Noah. Wide open Derrick Rose from 3. He misses. Dwight Howard able to get the rebound there to Jameer Nelson. And now Rose has to put on the clamps. Let's go, Rose. Oh, no. Derrick Rose was unable to stop Jameer Nelson from scoring. They need a seriously clutch series of events. Otherwise, they're not going to win. Rose trying to answer back. Out to Korver. Korver hits it. Korver hits it. It's now a 3-point game with 1 minute, 3 seconds left. This is still anybody's game. Good pass from Derrick Rose. And now trying to make up for his mistakes of the past, trying to lock down Jameer Nelson. And Dwight's screen might have been too much. Jameer answering with a 3-pointer of his own. Derrick Rose with only 17 and 7 this game. What's he thinking? What's he thinking? Oh, back out. Korver again. Magic did not learn from their mistake, but the Bulls were unable to capitalize. This is not looking good for Derrick Rose. Dwight Howard looks to be at the three-point line to Gortat to JJ Redick. Bro, another three-pointer. Okay, Derrick, you guys need to put up a three. Give it to Korver. Give it to... Okay, Rose doing it himself. Nope, just did not work out. It's pretty much game. So looks like the Magic end up winning Game 7, 114 to 103. And Kyle Korver was the leading scorer here. Derrick Rose actually shot relatively efficiency, except from three. 2 for 8 from three, not looking good there. But when the team needed him, he could not step up this year. And on the other end, Jameer Nelson was the leading scorer. And Dwight only put up 16. And the OKC Thunder defeat the Orlando Magic 4-1. Kevin Durant winning Finals MVP 37-3. And looks like Anthony Davis is going number 1 overall to the Hornets. Trailblazers get Drummond. Pistons get Beal. Draymond goes 4th overall to the Raptors. And I think they have Jimmy Butler as well. So Jimmy Butler and Draymond, while they're young, could be an interesting combo, I think. And this is Derrick's chance to go on a revenge tour. We still have Rose, who's on a 4-year contract. We have Deng, we have Noah, we have Boozer, and we have Korver. This plus James Johnson, I thought that was Joe Johnson for a second. This team has succeeded before, and I have a feeling they will succeed again. So let's see what ends up happening this season. Derrick Rose wins his 3rd MVP, and this time he stepped it up to another gear, 35, 9, and 5. Rookie of the Year, Anthony Davis. Isaiah Thomas, 6th Man of the Year. DeAndre Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year. James Johnson, Most Improved. Hey, he's on our team. I'll take it. Coach of the Year, still Scott Brooks. And then Nathan Source is the Executive of the Year. We're still the 1st seed going against the 8th-seeded Philadelphia 76ers. And we take Game 4. Perfect. All right. We have a 3-1 lead against the Philadelphia 76ers. And I'm curious to see who they even have. That's right. They had Kawhi. All right. Within a couple seasons, I would say they're going to be a very dangerous team. But they're not beating us this season, at least I think. Oh, yeah, I was definitely right. 99 to 145. We outscored them in every single quarter. Wow. Get wrecked. We're going to be taking on the Indiana Pacers, who have Rodney Stuckey, Paul George, Roy Hibbert, Danny Granger. This actually is kind of a dangerous team. 3-1 lead against the Indiana Pacers. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for us at all. We had a 3-0 lead against the Pacers, and now it's 3-2. Derrick, do not choke this. Please do not choke this. How? How have the Pacers come back? No, it's a 3-3 series now. Game 7. I thought this was going to be a blowout, but no. It is now going to Game 7. 6-point game with 42 seconds left. I'm pretty sure this is over. Let's just go ahead and continue the simulation. They couldn't do anything but score 2 more points. Derrick Rose proves that when his legacy is on the line, he can step up. And we are going against the 6th-seeded Washington Wizards, who we smoked last season. And they should have IT and a couple other players that we've already been against. Okay, it is now a 3-2 series lead against the Washington Wizards. They should still have Isaiah Thomas. They should still have Gilbert Arenas. They still have John Wall as well. They have a lot of guards, so this is actually an interesting team. But they don't have Derrick Rose, so let's go ahead and see with the Simcast if we can beat them. Yeah, there was no need to even hop in. 133 to 108. We seal the deal and head to the NBA Finals. And I hope we get to play the Spurs, honestly. And it ends up being the Kings. We are up against the Kings 3-0. They have Tyreek Evans, DeMarcus Cousins, Omer Caspi. That Kenneth Faried? That might be Kenneth Faried. I think I see Drew Gooden and Hassan Whiteside. On the other end, Derrick Rose puts up 57, 9, and 9. This man is on a revenge tour. He is not about to let his team lose. Well, they lost 1. They lost by 10 to the Sacramento Kings, and they're still up 3-1, so it's not that big a deal. Okay. Now it's starting to become kind of a big deal here. Derrick Rose putting up good numbers, but DeMarcus Cousins is able to answer back. And now it's a 3-2 series lead. It would be nice if we can finish it now. It is a 3-point game with 17 seconds left. Anything can happen. The championship is on the line. We have to jump in and see this. Looks like the Bulls have the ball. Into Tinsley. Tinsley gets the foul. Can he hit it? He misses the first one. Ooh, not looking good. Not looking good. Do not choke Tinsley. If he misses both, the Kings have a chance. He manages to make the second one. And the Chicago Bulls once again, 2 times in 3 years, win the NBA championship. What did I say? This is a dynasty in the making. Cavs have Giannis in the first overall pick. The second overall pick was Tony Snell. Actually, I don't think this was a very strong draft, so it makes sense. But it's still kind of crazy that CJ McCollum went 19th. Derrick Rose wins another MVP. What is that, 4 in a row? Giannis Rookie of the Year, James Johnson Sixth Man of the Year, DeAndre Jordan Defensive Player of the Year, Fred Owens Most Improved. We're going to be taking on Washington again. Aren't they tired of us? Aren't they tired of seeing Derrick Rose? We were down 0-3 and then we came back. It's like Derrick just decided to wipe the crust out of his eye and just step up and nail it. Okay, so for the second round, we are up 3-2. This is our chance to once again get revenge on the Orlando Magic. And we succeeded, 131-117. And what did I tell you? Philadelphia is going to be a problem eventually. They're the second seed. They even took out LeBron James and the Big Three Miami Heat. 3-2. This is our chance. I always wanted Derrick to see the Thunder in the finals. We missed them multiple years now. If we beat Philadelphia, we can see them in the finals. The series is tied and we're going to Game 7. OKC is waiting for one of us. And I really hope Derrick Rose gets to take on the Thunder. And it doesn't look like he's going to be. 121-104. We have lost and we missed the Thunder again. The 76ers are going to be taking on Oklahoma City. And the Thunder basically destroy him 4-1, and Kevin Durant averaging 41 points on their head. Aaron Gordon goes first overall to the Celtics. Trailblazers take Dante Exum. Joel Embiid goes to the Nuggets. Jokic goes to the Warriors. Kawhi Leonard wins MVP, averaging 33, 6, and 4. Jokic, Rookie of the Year. Bradley Beal, Sixth Man of the Year. Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Theo Robertson, Most Improved. We didn't even make the playoffs this year. We had a chokehold on the East forever, and now we did not even make the playoffs. We still have Derrick Rose, we have Noah, we have Boozer, we have James Johnson. Some of our pieces are clearly missing here. Philly finally wins over with Kawhi winning Finals MVP. I freaking called it. They're going to be a problem. They beat the Thunder. They got their lick back on the Thunder. Hawks get Towns, Nets get Russell. Porzingis goes to the Knicks. Interesting. The Bulls end up with DJ Allen. Could have had Scary Terry or Kevon Looney. Okay, we've lost even more guys now. We have Derrick Rose and James Johnson. That's literally it. Russell Westbrook wins MVP, averaging 27, 5, and 8. Miles Turner, Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Thomas, Sixth Man of the Year. Andre Drummond, Defensive Player. And Most Improved goes to Joel Embiid. Derrick Rose still in the first team All-NBA, but he doesn't get a chance to make the playoffs. Philly wins it again with Kawhi Leonard. He's on a tear. This is Kawhi Lee. He meets the OKC Thunder in there again and then takes it to him. And who do the Thunder still have? Westbrook, Durant, they still have all three. They still have their big three. The Nets get Ben Simmons, Spurs go with Jamal Murray, and the Bulls end up with Marquise Chris. Derrick Rose is a Golden State Warrior. So we have Derrick Rose, Brandon Rodgers, who I have no idea who this is. We have Nikola Jokic. We have, I don't know who this is either, but we also have Ramon Sessions, Quincy Pondexter, Paul Millsap. We have a decent team, dude. This is going to be really nice, especially Jokic and Rose. Anthony Davis wins MVP. DeJounte Murray, Rookie of the Year. Sixth man goes to Isaiah Thomas once again. MVP and DPOY for Anthony Davis. Looking good. What? We're only the 8th seed? How? I thought we'd be way better than that. This is not looking good. Los Angeles is up 3-2 on us. I don't even know who they have. Does Kobe probably still not playing, right? Kobe's still playing. Okay, we need to win this. We need to get to a Game 7. And doesn't look like that's going to be the case. 122-109. And the Raptors ending up just barely edging out Kobe and the Lakers. And now we're back to the drawing board. I think we can get even better this season. Spurs end up with Mitchell. Jazz end up with Tatum. Again, how do you mess up this so bad, bro? Steph Curry wins MVP this year. Ruben Humphries. Okay, looks like the Bulls did take the right person. Wins Rookie of the Year. And this time we are the 2nd seed. We've done it. We've improved drastically as a team. We swept Memphis to get past the first round. All right, this brings me great hope. And it looks like our season is over for Golden State. 117-136. Terrence Ross apparently was that guy against us, with Derrick Rose putting up 32 and Jokic putting up only 11 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Luka goes to the Pacers. Jazz get Trae Young. DeAndre Ayton goes to the Bulls. And Derrick Rose is still in his prime. He's 30 years old, so I see no reason why we can't put in work for a couple years and end up winning at least one championship. Anthony Davis once again winning MVP. Luka, Rookie of the Year. Sixth man goes to Julius Randle. And back-to-back defensive players and MVPs for Anthony Davis. But Golden State is the first team in the West. They are the best. And we were able to sweep the Kings to get back at Dallas, and hopefully we can get our revenge here. 3-1 lead against the Dallas Mavericks. Can we finish them right here, right now? Let's see what happens. No, we could not. Okay, it's getting closer and closer. There we go. That's exactly what I want to see. We made it to the Western Conference Finals. This is first time in Derrick Rose's career that he's made it to the Western Conference Finals. The Rockets have, Trey Lyles, Jacobson, Kyle Lowry, Lonzo Ball. So we are up 3-2 against the Houston Rockets, and if we can win this, we get to see our old friends, the Orlando Magic, again. It is a 4-point game with 146. We have to jump in and see if Derrick Rose can seal the deal. And it looks like jumping in, Derrick is shooting free throws. Come on. If he hits them both, I think we're that much better off. There's still a whole minute 46. Oh, okay, so it's only one free throw. But still, that is now a 6-point lead. Okay, see, it sets the screen, and to the side. Doesn't accomplish anything. Jacobson backing him down, and in the post, misses. Jokic with the rebound, going to Rodgers with it. To Rose. What's Rose thinking here? He's using his superior speed on the enemy, but gets stopped. Actually, Rodgers waiting for the screen. Back to Rose, wide open from three, misses. Is he waiting for a screen? Yes, he is. Here we go. And easy shot, misses, but Randolph with the rebound and puts it in. All right, so it's a 4-point game. Show us that championship pedigree you have. Show them why you are one of the greatest of all time. Oh, nice to the pass. Oh, nice pass to Blair. I honestly thought that was going to get stolen for a second there. Lonzo needs to answer back fast. Jokic with a steal. He gets fouled. And he nails the first one. Okay, that's pretty much game. And we are going to be seeing the Orlando Magic in the NBA Finals. We have a 3-2 lead on the Orlando Magic. We have the potential to seal the deal in 6 games. It is 129-129 with 1 minute 20 seconds left. It is anybody's game right now. Here we go. Inbounding. Rose is open. I thought that was backcourt for a second, but it's not. Who's that, Tony Parker? That looks like Tony Parker guarding him. Rose, ooh, with a defense smothered all over him, and it doesn't make a lick of difference. And Tony Parker bringing it up on the other end. He needs to at least tie it up, but a 3 would be preferred here. Dwight Howard setting the screen. Immediately stolen by Jokic. And Rose on the other end. To Rodgers. Rodgers, crazy shot, and it goes in. Nice mid-range shot there. And the Warriors are starting to pull away. Tony. He needs to lead the team. And stole it again. Tony. Oh, and Jokic. His pass gets stolen too. I was about to say Tony Parker choked away the game. But there's still hope. Parker. Ooh, nice move there. Was unable to capitalize. Into Redick. JJ Redick. What's he thinking here? Passing out to Parker. They're running out of time. Parker. Ooh, 2 points left. They need to foul. They need to foul. Nice. All right, so they fouled low. I don't even know who this man is. I don't know what his free throw percentage is, but if he misses even one, it could be over. It could be over right here. If he makes them both, he makes them both. Clutch 2 free throws from low. And that is the game. Derrick Rose and the Golden State Warriors are your new NBA champions. Or you talk about LeBron toe? Derrick Rose has absolutely dismantled the Magic occasion after occasion. And here it is, Derrick Rose holding up the championship trophy. Derrick is now a multi-time champion, multi-time MVP. This man has etched his name in the greats, and his prime isn't even over. Can anybody stop Derrick Rose and the Warriors? As a team, Jokic seems like he's only going to get better. Derrick Rose may still be a superstar caliber player for the foreseeable future. The Bulls get Zion. The Bulls have actually had some really good picks, but they have sucked since Derrick Rose left. Kawhi once again winning MVP. Zion Rookie of the Year. Ruben Humphries, Sixth Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is this guy. Derrick Rose, once again, All-NBA second team. And Jokic, on the other hand, All-NBA first team. Hopefully this means they won a lot of games this season. They are the second seed. Okay, looks like they've been overtaken by Houston. But we once again have to deal with Dallas, which we've done before. All right, we managed to squeak by, and we finally get to play OKC. I wonder if they still have their big three. Yeah, they still have Westbrook, Durant, and Harden. We are down 3-1 to the OKC Thunder. Holy, this is not going good. Wow, we lost. We lost to OKC, and the Thunder get their revenge on the Sixers as Russell Westbrook wins Finals MVP. LaMelo goes to the Grizzlies, Anthony Edwards to the Pacers, Halliburton to the Suns. Kawhi once again winning MVP, LaMelo Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Sixth Man of the Year, and Anthony Davis Defensive Player of the Year. Golden State seems to have regressed, and we were able to get out of the first round, and it looks like Chicago was here at some point too. They were the third seed. Chicago's starting to look really good now. They have Zion, Gary Harris, and DeAndre Ayton. This is honestly not a bad team. I feel like in a couple seasons, they will be a threat. It would be interesting to see Derrick Rose versus the Chicago Bulls in the finals. But now we have to take on the first-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves, who have Kyrie Irving, CJ McCollum, and Kevin Love. And we were unable to beat them. And it looks like Minnesota takes down Philadelphia, with Kyrie once again becoming Finals MVP. Derrick has regressed 1 overall. He is 33 now, so hopefully this doesn't happen too fast. Anthony Davis once again MVP, Cade Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball Sixth Man, and Anthony Davis Defensive Player of the Year. Golden State is the first seed again. Okay, they must have had some injuries or something last season. And now the Timberwolves are the 8th seed, and we are the first seed. But they managed to dethrone us in the first round. And they end up winning it all. An 8th seed wins it all. They have just been in an absolute terror. Kyrie's on a generational run here. Derrick Rose is no longer the star of the team. We have Nikola Jokic, who's now in charge of the entire team. We have Pau Gasol. This guy's 42. How are you playing in the league when you're 42? Ja Morant winning MVP already. I feel like that's pretty fast. Paulo Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Thomas Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis Defensive Player and Most Improved Player goes to Jalen Green. How'd we go from the first seed to the 7th seed? Hey, at least we made it far enough to take on the first-seeded Los Angeles Lakers. By the way, they have Chris Paul and James Wiseman, so that's interesting. We're down 3-1 to the Lakers. Doesn't seem to be looking that good right now. And we lost. But hey, it looks like Chicago is starting to do better than us. They're the 3rd seed overall. And Chicago makes it to the finals. Chicago swept. Chicago just swept Kyrie Irving. DeAndre Ayton wins Finals MVP, and Derrick, it might be time to go back home, dog. It might be time to go to Chicago. Wow, Derrick Rose isn't even the second best player on the team anymore. He's seriously regressing at 35 years old. Kevin Garnett Jr. wins NBA Cup MVP. How old are his kids? Giannis wins MVP with Victor Wembanyama winning Rookie of the Year, Malik Monk winning Sixth Man of the Year, and Giannis winning Defensive Player of the Year. The Warriors did not even make the playoffs. Let's think about that. Well, Chicago is the 2nd seed, and it looks like the Cavaliers are going to end up winning with Giannis winning Finals MVP. If I'm not mistaken, he won MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP in one season. What a legendary run. Rose signs for another 3 years, but now he's an 85 overall. Giannis once again wins MVP. Nick Smith Jr., Rookie of the Year, Brandon Miller, Sixth Man, Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. And once again, the Warriors miss the playoffs. Looks like the Bulls have once again made the NBA Finals against the Suns. This is exactly how we beat them last time. I think that was Derrick Rose's first ever ring. Can the Bulls repeat this? They swept. They swept the Suns with DeAndre Ayton winning Finals MVP. Rose has regressed a lot. He's an 82 overall now. Zion wins MVP. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year. Brandon Miller, Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis winning Defensive Player of the Year. And the Warriors once again have nothing. They have not even made the play-in tournament. Anthony Davis finally ends up winning a ring. Actually, might have won one before. I don't remember. But he wins a Finals MVP with the Pelicans defeating the Bucks. And Derrick Rose has finally retired. The man is a 3-time NBA champion, a 4 times MVP, a 3 times Final MVP, a 15 times All-Star, a 7-time first-team All-NBA, and a 2-time second-team All-NBA. Derrick Rose is 5th all-time in points, 5th all-time in field goals made, 22nd all-time in three-pointers made, 7th all-time in free throws made, 6th all-time in assists, and 8th all-time in turnovers. Derrick Rose in real life, who I think should be in the Hall of Fame, and people question it all the time. He went from being the guy that maybe should be in the Hall of Fame, the only MVP to never be in the Hall of Fame, to now being a definitive Hall of Fame player. Shout out to my guy, Derrick Rose. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more NBA and WWE career simulations.